Top on the news tonight. Governor Basio II directs payment of all state local government workers and pensioners outstanding salaries and pension. Cross River State Records and Archives Bureau Bill passes second reading. Plus, Nigerian Export Promotion Council collaborates state government in the production of coffee and tea for exports. Details in just a moment. It's nice to have you on this segment of the news. I am Paul Abel. Now let's take the news in details. The governor of Cross River State, Senator Basio II, has directed the payment of all state and local government workers and pensioners outstanding salaries and pension. In a press statement signed by the Chief Press Secretary to the State Governor, Emmanuel Ogbeche, Governor II directs that all unpaid salaries and pension be verified and cleared for the implementation of February salaries. The governor sincerely sympathizes with all employees and pensioners for the delay due to ongoing staff and pension audit and verification exercise. The release also reveals that the governor is desirous to save sufficient funds from the audit and verification exercise in order to commence the immediate employment of the teeming unemployed cross-riverians in the state and local government service. And now to education. Beyond inculcating discipline in Nigerian youth by instilling a tradition of industry at work and patriotism as well as a loyal service to Nigeria, the employability skill of the NYSC for sustainable development is said to enhance labor mobility. These were the words of the state governor, Senator Basio II, represented by the Commissioner for Youth and Skills Acquisition, Ukam Ijam, during the swearing-in ceremony of the 2024 Batch A Stream 1 Corps members held at the NYSC Orientation Camp of Bubra, Cross River State. Maureen Leo Ajom has details.
The over 1,700 registered corps members deployed to Cross River State re-administered oath of office as usual, while they demonstrated their loyalty and commitment to serve the fatherland by exercising their routine platoon duties. State government expressed willingness to prioritize the welfare of the corps members deployed to the state.
And the importance of the NYSC scheme can never be overemphasized. As we all know, the corps members, when they leave camp here, they will be posted to various MDAs and parastatals of government, and their contribution at the various places of assignment has been very, very impactful.
The Cross River State Director, National Service Corps Scheme, Mr. Zemu Andrew, outlined the various activities lined up for training of the corps members during the 3 weeks orientation at camp. He thanked the state government for support towards the success of the orientation camp and called for the development of infrastructure and facilities at the camp.
We have so many programs lined up for them in camp. Number one is leadership training, mentorship and leadership training. By participating in different committees on camp, they'll begin to feel the sense of belonging and to learn leadership. And by deliberately allowing them to be in platoons, we are teaching them national integration and unity. And all the lectures, topical lectures they'll have on camp, leadership lectures, traditional lectures, to prepare them for the service here.
From the National Youth Service Corps Orientation Camp in Obubra, Maureen Leo Ajom, NTA News.
And now to Assembly Matters. The Cross River State Records and Archives Bureau Bill 2024 has passed second reading on the floor of the State House of Assembly. Let's now join Assembly correspondent Oduak Etim, who can place the story.
Sponsor of the bill, member representing Ikam 1 State constituency, Samuel Abang, hinted that the Cross River State Records and Archives Bureau Bill 2024, which has 5 parts, is aimed at helping the state keep records and for proper documentation of happenings.
As we stated clearly, this bill will help us to keep records. Fortunately, that day in your office, we discovered that a boy came up to our office, Mr. Peter, and he gave us this happened in our state. If you ask our young ones today, where are the records? So those theories will help us to package all the archives, what has happened in far away east, far away north, and far away south, for us to document it properly.
Members who lent their voices for speedy passage of the bill into law noted that the archives is important as it preserves a record of the obligations and commitments of the government and evidence of the rights and entitlements of the citizens.
This bill is timely. I want to use this opportunity to thank my friends on the leadership for bringing it up. I feel that Cross River State should come inside this bill so that we will not just be talking about today and tomorrow. We have to be talking about yesterday, today, and tomorrow. For our people to learn, our children that are coming to learn. I will be very glad, Mr. Speaker, if I leave these Harbour chambers in the next 4 years or 8 years.
When you don't have proper archive gallery, it means that place has no. Because whatever you do, you reflect back. Today, we are calling Cross River State the biggest street party in sub-Saharan Africa. Why? Because somebody initiated it. And you must not forget Donald Duke. That's to tell you that we had a history.
This agency, this group, will have the responsibility to ensure that archival materials are stored by generations. Whenever the agency is established, you go after 1 year, you go and ask them a particular document. You say you don't have access to it.
Speaker, Cross River State House of Assembly, Elvet Ayambem speaks.
History must not be expunged from our syllabus. It has to be there. And today, coming by way of this bill to say we should reject and revive our archive is very important. State Records and Archives Review Bill 2024 has been read the second time.
The bill was committed to the House Committee on Information and Communication Technology for legislative action. In Calabar, Uduak Etam, NTA News.
There could have been no better time than now to improve Nigerians' foreign exchange earnings through diversification of the economy with agriculture. And this is what the Nigerian Export Promotion Council, Cross River State Office, is doing in collaboration with the state government, Cocoa Research Institute of Nigeria, Queen, and the Cross River Basin Development Authority towards the establishment of nurseries and flag-off of distribution of seedlings in the state for the production of coffee and tea for export. Correspondent completes the report. In a bid to tap into the multi-billion-dollar economy available globally in the business of consumption of coffee and tea, the Nigerian Export Promotion Council, Cross River State Office, started training of farmers in the production, cultivation, processing and marketing of coffee and tea, as well as distribution of seedlings, more than 1 year ago in Etung local government area, Central Senatorial District of the state, with Cross River soil being certified fit for production. Sustaining the momentum in 2024, another seminar and establishment of nurseries is taking place at the Southern Senatorial District in Calabar, with major stakeholders including farmers, organized private sector, traditional and public institutions in attendance.
Despite the huge market of these products and the potentials of the country to be major player in the production and export, Nigeria has not been able to contribute to the world trade in coffee and tea. This necessitated the need for the Council to designate Cross River State as one of the focal states along with the traditional plateau states.
The only way we can actually be able to solve the imminent problem and even the present problem that we are facing, our food scarcity and the issue of scarcity of foreign exchange, is to double our export. And we have selected some strategic products that we know that those products are export-oriented. These are products that can deliver on our mandate of the Export 35 that we are looking at. The Export 35, we are talking about focusing on 20 export-oriented products, and we are looking at 10 countries that we know that there is the target that we can actually be able to get our foreign exchange. And then we are also going to select 5 major exporters. That is the Export 35. And one of the products selected in that 20 export products is coffee and tea. Coffee and tea as an elite product, we have discovered that has the potential to give us double as much as what we receive presently in cocoa.
The focus here is to create awareness, acquire knowledge, and get involved in the production and export of coffee and tea with the state government support.
It's the aggregation of all the stakeholders, CREAN and the rest of them, the research institutes, everybody will aggregate them and facilitate the entire process of developing a bulk of all of these cash crops that earn us foreign exchange.
So commerce is in here with NEPC to sensitize our farmers that there is gold in coffee, in growing or in cultivating coffee and tea.
Some participants speak on the benefits of the event and how to bring it to reality.
A lot of information has been shared by the different facilitators as to the advantages and what lies ahead for export.
For what we are here today, coffee, tea, you can't do it on the sky. It has to be on the land. So where are the lands? Do we have land, designated? Do we put them in clusters? Do we develop this land? These are strategic things that we need to put in place, and a little working capital to enable the farmer continue until the gestation period.
The seminar featured technical sessions on both cash crops, goodwill messages from various stakeholders. In Calabar, Paul Abel, Nta News. Those are the stories trending on our channel this day. Don't forget, you can watch this news on our various social media platforms on X, on YouTube, as well as on Facebook. On behalf of the entire crew, I'm Paul Abel. Do have a wonderful day.